Your iPhone is already a better webcam than most webcams you'd buy for $80 to $200. Here's how to use it in OBS on a Mac. It'll take under 2 minutes to set up. Before we do anything in OBS, here's exactly what you need. A Mac running macOS Ventura or later, an iPhone running iOS 16 or later, both devices signed into the same Apple ID, both devices with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth turned on, and that's it. There's no cables required, though a cable connection gives you a more stable feed if you're worried about Wi-Fi interference. There's one thing you'll need to know up front. You'll have access to either the rear camera or desk view camera, but not both at the same time. But you will be able to switch back and forth. We'll cover how that works in a minute. To get started, you'll need to open System Settings on your Mac, go to General, then go to AirDrop and Continuity. Under Continuity, you want to make sure that Allow Handoff between this Mac and your iCloud devices is turned on. This is the setting that lets your Mac see your iPhone as a camera source. From there, we jump over to OBS. And in the Sources panel, we'll click the plus icon. We'll choose Video Capture Device. We'll name it something like iPhone. Click OK. Then for the device dropdown, we'll click Matt's iPhone camera. So now we see a preview, and there's some options we can set in here. Most of the time you can just default to the preset of high, but if you need to set a specific frame rate, for example, you could just click Use Preset and hit the drop down, and then you can choose the preset that matches what you need for your video. I'm shooting in 30 frames per second, so I'm going to go ahead and set this to 30 frames per second. You can also specify the exact frame rate you'd like to have set. You see the check mark for Use Buffering. Use Buffering smooths out choppy or inconsistent frame timing from a capture device by holding frames briefly before displaying them, at the cost of a little extra latency. You typically want to leave this off by default for the lowest lag and only turn it on if there is a specific device's video that just looks stuttery. Once we've got our settings, we'll just click OK. And there you go. Now you can see we've got multiple cameras. We've got, this is my iPhone camera. Down here in the corner, this is my Canon R6 Mark II that I'm recording on. You may also notice in the audio mixer down below, we don't have audio coming from our iPhone camera. We're just capturing video at this point. If you wanted to capture audio with your iPhone as well, then that's really simple. You just click the plus sign, choose Audio Input Capture. Let's call it iPhone Audio. Click OK. In the device dropdown, you'll want to choose whatever your iPhone is labeled. Mine's Matt's iPhone microphone. Click OK. And there you'll see iPhone audio show up down in the screen down below. I'm going to go ahead and mute that because I don't want that recording right now. You also probably saw an enable down mixing box there. And when you have that enabled, that just simply merges a stereo signal into a mono signal, which is probably what you would want to use if you're using your iPhone for recording audio, and especially in a talking head video. So as you can see, the iPhone now is showing up in a small preview on the screen, confirming it's being used as my webcam. Here's what you need to know before you mount your iPhone. You only get two camera choices, the rear camera or the desk view, and only one of these can be active at any given time. The rear camera gives you the standard webcam style shot, so mount your iPhone at eye level facing you like any other camera. Desk view uses the ultra-wide lens to show an overhead shot of your desk or hands, which can be useful for tutorials or product demos, but it does replace your face shot entirely when it's active. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to change from the iPhone rear-facing camera to the desk view ultra-wide rear-facing camera. To do that, just select iPhone under Sources, then click Properties, and then change the device type from your iPhone camera to your iPhone desk view camera. And you'll see it'll go a little bit wide angle. So then you'll probably need to tip your camera down just a little bit. And now you'll start to get the actual desk view. And we'll go ahead and just click OK. It's as simple as that to change from the rear facing camera to the desk view camera. I'm going to go ahead and change that back now. We just click iPhone under the Sources, change it from desk view to iPhone camera, click OK. And we'll reposition the camera and there we go. Now for some troubleshooting, if your iPhone doesn't show up in the device list, check three things in order. 1. Confirm both devices are signed into the same Apple ID. 2. Toggle Bluetooth off and then back on both devices. And 3. Restart OBS. This resolves the device detection issue in almost every case. If the feed is choppy or delayed, then I would recommend switching from Wi-Fi to a wired Lightning or USB-C connection. This removes network variability entirely, gives you the most reliable feed for a live stream or recording, and also will have the added benefit of keeping your camera charged while you're doing recording. If your iPhone locks or goes to sleep while connected, you'll need to go into Settings, then Display and Brightness, and set it to Auto Lock to Never while you're recording. You'll just want to remember to change that back afterwards. I want to show you one of my favorite devices for using my iPhone as a webcam, and that is the Hover Bar Duo from 12 South. What I really love about this is it allows me to securely anchor my iPhone into a stand that's fully articulated. It can rotate, it can bend, it can do all kinds of things. It can just sit like this little pad on your table, or actually can be mounted to your table with a included clamp that comes in the package. I'm not sponsored by 12 South, but this Hoverbar Duo is just something that I highly recommend if you're going to be recording with an iPhone camera. Of course, there's a million different tripods you can use, but just wanted to show you the Hoverbar Duo. Again, I am not sponsored by them, but I actually have two of these. I have one in my home and one in my studio space because I just love these little devices. And the nice thing about this is it can hold an iPhone or an iPad or any other phone for that matter. So just something to check out. I'll put a link to the Hoverbar Duo in the description down below. That's the entire setup. There's no extra hardware, no extra software, just your iPhone doing a job that most people are paying webcams $80 to $100 for. Why do that when you've already got a high quality phone right in your pocket? If you're switching between rear camera and desk view midstream, drop a comment with it and what you're using it for. Is it product demos, coding tutorials, cooking, whatever it is? I'd like to know what's driving that desk view use because it's shaping what I may cover in the future. Now that your iPhone is running as a camera source in OBS, the next step is making sure your audio matches the same quality. Make sure you check out the next video listed here to make sure you've got your audio settings locked in. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.